Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. It's so good to have you here with me today. For my returning viewers, welcome back, and for new viewers, welcome. I'm glad that you found me here. Today's reading will be a mid-monthly reading focusing on the energies surrounding us over the next couple of weeks, so from the midpoint in April through the end of the month, focusing specifically on the areas of career and finance and love and relationships. For the love and relationships portion of the reading, I'll be using the Wheel of the Year Tarot and the Life Purpose Oracle card deck. And for the romance relationships part of the reading, I'll use the Gilded Tarot and the Romance Angels Oracle cards. Like I usually say at the beginning of the videos, these are general, right? The messages may or may not resonate with you. I would suggest that in addition to watching your sun sign video, you also take a look at your moon and rising signs, because usually, watching all three together, they'll give you a better idea of what is actually coming up over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, if you would like a more personalized reading, looking at you, what's going on in your life right now, you would need to get a private reading from me. If you're interested, you could take a look at my site, changingphasestarot.weebly.com. There you'll find information about the types of readings that I offer, as well as pricing for those readings. Or you could email me at changingphasestarot@gmail.com. A couple of quick announcements. We do have so this reading covers from the midpoint in the month through the end of the month. We have a new moon happening on the 15th of April. That's also when Mercury retrograde ends, which is good. I've had a lot of technical issues over this past couple of weeks, so definitely a Mercury retrograde. And the next full moon will be coming up on the 29th, 30th of the month, right? So the end of April. It will be a full moon in Scorpio. It will be a pink moon, and be looking out for the special reading that I always put out when it's the full moon. I put out a special full moon spread, and also do a new giveaway to win a free one question tarot card reading with me. So be looking out for that. Right, I will stop for now, and we'll see you in 1 second for your reading. Hi Taurus, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your mid-monthly reading for April 2018. We're looking at the areas of love and romance and career and finances. Okay, we'll start off, as you can see, I've already laid the spread to save a little bit of time. We'll start off with the career and finance portion of the reading. So you have in the past positions, so the energy heading into the last part of the month, right? Because from the 15th through the end of the month, we have Hierophant, Major Arcana, number 5, followed by the Ace of Chalices, and the outbound energy is the Knight of Chalices. And the overall energy for this 2-week period is the Four of Swords. And the guidance card that you have from the Life Purpose deck is Talk to Your Angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Okay, so beginning with the Hierophant card, the number 5 of the Major Arcana. So the Hierophant can have to do with seeking counsel. You see here, obviously, the Hierophant is depicted as more of a religious figure. The man is here seeking help, seeking counsel from this religious figure. And the Hierophant, we usually associate the Hierophant with, larger institutions, those institutions that really follow tradition, order, rules, standards, rituals, ceremonies. So he is usually associated with, the large religious institutions, even, large educational institutions, large institutions such as the government, banks, court, anything that follows procedure, that follows standards. Could also be, actual counsel. So legal counsel, seeking out legal counsel, seeking spiritual counsel, seeking emotional in the sense of a psychiatrist, psychologist, that type of counsel. So it could be many different things. Here, since we are focusing on career and finance, this could have been you seeking out the counsel of, a financial counselor. This could have something to do with, getting the opinion of a lawyer, something along those lines. But it's definitely somebody, this Hierophant figure is usually somebody who offers sound counsel, who offers good counsel. Somebody who, carries the keys to sort of unlock hidden wisdom, or, to provide you with that guidance that you really need. And this sits in the past position. So you could have been, over the past, going back a week, even to the beginning of the month, you might have been seeking out legal or, financial or whatever type of counsel, applies to your particular situation, but seeking out the counsel of somebody else. Now you have in the present position a beautiful card, right? You have actually these two cards are very nice. You have this Ace of Chalices, followed by the Knight of Chalices. And aces are always divine blessings. They're always gifts from the universe, right? In this deck, it doesn't depict it as, the hand extending from the universe offering you this blessing, but you can see, look at all of the beautiful things held inside of this chalice, right? It's overflowing with beautiful new flowers, with beautiful new opportunities. And so, aces are yes cards. If there's an answer that you have been waiting for quite a while, then, usually the Ace of Chalices, or any ace, it indicates a yes to that answer. It's also new beginnings, right? Aces are one, so they're always new beginnings. And yes, the Suit of Chalices usually deals with emotions, feelings, relationships. Again, we're focusing here more on your career and finance. So, there could be this in the present, there could be this new offer coming in that is bringing a great deal of excitement, of happiness, of emotional fulfillment to your life, right? And it's something that is divinely guided. It is a blessing coming in here. So this could be, a new offering as far as a job goes. This could be a new offering, something that has to do with your finances, something that will definitely, give you or provide you with that new beginning. It's really going to bring you a great amount of, of maybe emotional growth, of emotional happiness, fulfillment. And then, and it's a success card as well. I mean, it is a card that, it's as it is a divine gift, it's a blessed energy. So, it is a card that we also associate with success, with, with you, with this being a very good new beginning for you. It can have to do with fertility in this particular deck as well. In this deck, the Ace of Chalices is actually, it's called the Enchanted Candle, right? And you see this candle sitting in the center here. So it has to do with fertility. It has to do with profound gratification, nourishment. Again, I feel that this is something new. It's, it's sort of the beginning of something, this new offering coming in that's very, it has a great deal of potential, and it's something that you're going to feel very happy about. And then that's, sort of echoed with this Knight of Chalices card, because when we have, court cards appear in our readings, it can be actual people that we're dealing with. If so, this would typically be more of a middle-aged water sign individual, male or female, not gender specific. So somebody who might be playing a significant role in your life over the next couple of weeks could have something to do, with this brand new offering beginning happening. If so, then typically this would be a water sign individual, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Knight of Chalices is sort of the knight in shining armor, is how we think of this figure, right? Somebody who brings in knights. Yes, knights bring in messages, but knights also act on things, right? So this could be, a message coming in that has to do, that's connected with this new offering. this new beginning over here. This could be an invitation. This could be, it could be news of possibly of an interview, right? Tied with this Ace of Chalices. So there could be this new beginning. This person could be bringing in the news of this brand new beginning, right? Possibly in the form of an interview. But whatever, whatever this is, it's going to bring you great joy. You're going to be very happy about this new opportunity. Then if we look at this overall energy, going over to the Four of Swords, which is the overall energy for the last part of the month, this card speaks of healing, of recovery, of needing to take time out to sort of reflect, right, on the situation before moving forward. But it is a card of retreating, right, of taking, sort of going within, being alone, healing, if that, if you also need to heal from anything, is a card of recuperation, recuperation, reflection, really sort of recovering both body and mind here. So this, and this could have something to do with this Hierophant card. So there could be some, something that you were seeking counsel about, possibly legal counsel, that maybe, you have been to battle over something, right? Maybe you did need to take take a step back from the situation, take time to heal, take time to reflect before moving on. And then you do have this sort of moving on with this brand new and beginning and offering coming up over here. So, if there has been a situation in the past that, that possibly was a difficult situation, you've maybe it was a sort of a battle for you. You were quite worried. You were, it was a great deal of stress for you. Now it's sort of saying, okay, well, you're past that, it sits in the past. Now reflect on where you're going and focus on, the where you're going from here, sort of. That's the main message with the Four of Swords, partnered with the other cards that we have here in your reading. Now, the Oracle card that came out, again, is talk to your angels. And it says, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So again, we do have this idea of seeking guidance, right? Seeking counsel. And I was just drawn, but we have the counsel figure over here with the Hierophant. Let me read you the full meaning for the card from the guidebook. I like to read the full meaning for these oracle cards, and this one says, hold on one second, let me find it. This card serves as a reminder that you can ask your angels for help and guidance in any area of your life, including your career and finances. You most likely drew this card because you've been worrying or complaining lately. The angels teach that worry never improves any situation and may actually worsen things through the law of attraction. Fortunately, you can turn any worry into a prayer. That is, change a low-energy worry, for instance, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills, into a positive prayer, such as, thank you for helping provide for my family's needs, or please guide my steps so that I may make money in meaningful ways. Prayers allow the angels to interfere in your free will choices. First, they'll boost your mood and faith, which will help you feel happier and more peaceful. Then they'll lend you aid in miraculous ways, such as giving you intuitive urges to take certain action steps. Together, you and heaven co-create the answers to your prayers. Please always remember that your Creator wants you to be happy, healthy, and safe, just as any loving parent does. You, like everyone, deserve to be helped so that you have the time and energy to devote to your life purpose. Well, I think this really does tie in with this seeking counsel, and again, whatever this seeking counsel, possibly, you turning to, your spirit guides, angels, setting you're sending your prayers out, setting your intentions, that's going to bring in beautiful new, and this is divinely guided, blessed a blessed new beginning here. So definitely for some of you, that could be important for you to, if things have been difficult, don't focus on the negative, right? Set your intentions. And trust that the universe will step in and, does have something very positive to bring you. So now let's take a look at your love and romance and relationships part of the reading. Okay, so we have here the Knight of Wands in the past position. Okay, the Knight of Wands, or with the Suit of Wands, has to deal with the day-to-day matters that we deal with. It's our jobs. It has to do with our homes, sort of chores that we do around the homes. It's creativity, creative projects. It's our own ambition and drive and determination for getting things done. And the Knight of Wands, again, this could be an actual person, right? Because it is a court card. So, this might be either a middle-aged fire sign individual. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Sorry, I thought I heard my phone ringing. So yes, a middle-aged male or female fire sign individual, and this person is usually very very focused, very determined, kind of a go-getter. Out of all of the knights, the Knight of Wands is the fastest moving because it's fire energy, and fire, it spreads very quickly. It also burns out very quickly. So this is usually a very determined, a very confident, very passionate person. The only negative thing with the Knight of Wands is that at times he or she can be a little impulsive, kind of rushes in without, acts without thinking, because the Knights also, like I was saying with the Knight of Chalices back here, Knights bring messages, but they also act. So, sort of on the negative side, it would be the person acts before they think. But this does sit in the past position. So this could have been, somebody that you were dealing with sitting in the past, a fire sign individual. This could be also news coming in from, it could be sort of a situation or an event just with news coming in with regards, obviously, we're looking to relationships, right? So this could have been news over the past week or two. This could also just be, you taking on the energy of this Knight of Wands and feeling, very passionate about something, kind of moving forward at a fast pace on something, because you also have this King of Cups sitting in the present position. So you have, two people appearing in the spread and then two major arcana. So the King of Cups is, this again could be somebody that you're actually interacting with, somebody who's playing an important role over the next couple of weeks in your life. If so, this would typically be an older water sign individual, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Again, male or female, even though this is the king, it could be male or female. It's just somebody who's older, and we usually think of the kings and queens as having mastered their particular suit. So this is somebody who has mastered the suit of water, the suit of cups, somebody who's very emotionally balanced, somebody who has good control over their emotions, who is fair and just, somebody who, if there's some, a decision to be made, this person, does so in a very just manner, is very compassionate, is very, very smart, very diplomatic, right? But again, this could be an actual person coming in, right? Or playing a role here in the present. And this person is very good at keeping the peace, at diffusing if there's a sort of a problem going on, or like a, tension, any sort of situation where, you need that more diplomatic approach, then this person is very good at that. Or again, this could be you taking on the King of Cups to handle a situation this week, within your sort of either your friendships or romantic relationships. It's you needing to keep an even sort of keep an open mind, be more compassionate and open in dealing with others this week or next couple of weeks. And then the outbound energy is the High Priestess. So you have, Major Arcana energy here, and then the overall energy for the upcoming 2 weeks is another Major Arcana, the Chariot. So the High Priestess, first of all, now she is somebody who, she is very much in tune with her intuition, and she sits at, the sort of the crossroads, not or crossroads, or between our world, the material realm, and the spiritual realm. And so she speaks of the unknown. She is, she really has all of the hidden knowledge, right? She has the sort of the keys to unlock that hidden knowledge, and she encourages us to use our own intuition to tap into that hidden knowledge. So, she is very powerful, right? She holds a great deal of wisdom. But the High Priestess, again, it's sort of, she encourages us to tap into those hidden things, right? So messages coming through in different ways, right? Ways that, not the traditional way of receiving messages. For example, we might receive, certain messages in our dreams. So do pay attention to your dreams over the next couple of weeks, right? Sometimes we receive messages in the form of signs, synchronicities, repeating numbers, repeating songs, messages. Pay attention to anything like that, because there might be something to do with, this, if there's a need to resolve a situation, either dealing with this, fire sign individual or water sign individual, possibly, it might call for you to, to listen to your intuition, in order to figure out how to handle that situation or how to deal with that person. But whatever is going on, whatever does sort of transpire over the next 2 weeks, you have a very good success card here, this forward movement card of the Chariot. The Chariot speaks of victory, right? It's definitely, we have this beautiful sun. See the sun, which is also, represents victory and illumination, and is very positive, right, in the tarot, the sun card. So we have the sun sitting at the top, right, of the Chariot. So lots of power, providing great focus for the woman who is, sitting here in the Chariot. And she is very much in control, right? She is, she's charging forward. She has control, right, of the Chariot. She's holding the reins. She's in control of where she's heading. So, wherever it is that you are heading towards, either within this relationship, or if this is, you deciding on moving down a different path, whatever that might mean for you, you are, it's interesting. You see, she's sort of heading forward, but she's also looking off into, you see, wait, let me hold it back. You see how she's looking off in a different direction? So she's not even sort of staring where she is going, she's achieving, and she's able to have this success, with kind of without much effort, right? It's sort of effortless. She's very strong. She has the willpower and control. So it's also about, recognizing your own strength, recognizing your own ability, in the midst of chaos. You can definitely achieve more than you think you can. It's about also celebrating accomplishments, and kind of moving forward, and celebrating accomplishments in the sense that you should feel good about the things that you have already achieved, whatever those might be. But also, there's still much to learn. There's still this need to, sort of push forward. But with you in the driver's seat, right? You are feeling very self-confident. You're in control. There's balance. There's harmony. And, there's victory here. So looking back here at the, yeah, I mean, the Chariot with the High Priestess, that's very powerful energy. But it's very much about, you tuning into that hidden, the hidden knowledge, using your intuition to guide you, and you being very much in control and feeling very, very powerful, very sure of yourself. And the oracle card that came out, finances and career, it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Let me read you the full description for this card. Let me just find it. And it says, money and love have historically been linked, and this card points to the correlation. The romance angels want to disentangle you from financial or career pressures so that you may enjoy every aspect of your life, including romance. While work can be a source of heart-opening satisfaction, it must be balanced with other facets of love, such as playfulness and laughter. You receive this card because you'd benefit from an infusion of such lightheartedness. Call upon the angels to elevate your mood, energy level, finances, career, and anything else that will bring you peace. And that's interesting because I feel as though, the two readings are sort of interconnected here. And here it speaks of this work with this being the source of heart-opening satisfaction. And you have that here, right? With the Ace of Chalices, the Knight of Chalices. But then it also speaks of a need for balance. And the King of Cups is a very balanced individual. The Chariot, there's this balanced energy, the light and dark, you see. It's all about the yin and yang, the finding of balance in our life. So that could be for some of you a need for balance in dealing with conflict, balance in dealing with your relationships. And definitely, for some of you, there could be some type of connection where there needs to be more of a balance between your, your financial, your career life, and your relationships, your love lives, your relationships. So interesting. I do hope that the messages have helped in some way. I thank you once again for joining me here today. I look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of the month. Bye for now.